Hey, 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 welcome back. It's APMPOV.
We on the patio, baby. Welcome back to another episode. We're excited for you guys to be here because we're excited about our special guest that we have.
We are always excited about
We
our
are.
guests because we have such amazing people come
We
on
do.
on the patio.
We do. We truly do. So this is yet another amazing person. This guy's got major credentials. You can check his IMDb. My boy's got stats on stats on stats. So we're going to talk about some of the stuff that he's been working on, some of the stuff that he can and can't talk about. He's got future projects that he's working on. So we're excited. We got a big time actor from Orlando that's going to be right here on the patio with us.
Yes, we can't wait. So stick around. We'll be right back. Hey, hey, hey. All right. We are back. And look who's on the patio.
We got Essex O'Brien. Essex in the house.
I'm so good to be here.
What up, E?
Nothing much, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, brother. It's good
Ain't
to see
seen
you.
you in a minute.
I know. Too long. Too long.
You guys, Essex O'Brien.
OGs over here. OGs over here.
We go way back.
Yes,
Like when we
sir.
first started doing the acting thing, like we are kind of coming up together. And it's awesome to have you here on the patio with us, brother. We're so happy to
Yes.
have you here. You have just taken off with your career, so we're going to talk about that. All the stuff you got coming up, maybe some of the stuff we can't talk about.
No, I think he can give us an exclusive.
I don't have no
It's
NDAs on me
something-
right now.
Okay,
That's holding
okay.
me back.
I didn't know. I
See,
didn't know.
we
'Cause
do
I got some
exclusives
stuff.
over
I
here.
can spill all the
This
all
man's
the
got to
tea
do
today.
some big projects, so we're going to talk about that, and we're going to just cover ground about. Man, it's so good to catch up with you.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's good to see you.
Tell
Yeah.
us what's going on with ya.
Man, just out here trying to survive, trying to get this grind on.
You working, brother?
I'm working. I got some stuff out. You know, y'all have seen it. I got
Yeah.
some stuff on Tubi
Woo!
Talk
and
about
Amazon
it.
and Apple TV.
Brag
and all that
about
good
it.
stuff.
Come on,
Let us
man.
know.
Really proud of this. My latest project called Gator Lake, which
Okay.
was it's a creature feature. You know what I'm saying? And growing up in South Florida, you know, the Everglades Gators,
Okay.
Florida Gators.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? It was fun to do, and you know, Jaws and stuff like that is one of my favorite movies.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I got to do something in that genre. So that was really fun. That's on Amazon Prime and Apple TV. A lot of fun.
What
Great
was your
cast and
role?
everything. So
Yeah,
I
what'd
played
you play?
Fish and Wildlife Commissioner Jim Fisher, and he's kind of like, you know, your typical, you know, don't do nothing government employee, but he does play a large role in like solving the issue that the town is going. It's based off of Lake Jessup, you know, that big
Oh, yeah,
lake.
of course.
okay.
So
Yeah.
that was the original title too, but they
Oh,
switched
it was
up.
originally called Lake
It
Jessup.
Originally
I
called
thought
Lake
that's what I thought
Jessup.
it said.
But
They
the
switched it up.
distributors felt like, you know,
Okay.
that the Gator Lake would be more, you know, appealing to
Appealing,
other people
yes,
Absolutely.
and all of that. But it turned out really, really good. And I think people are
Good.
going to be surprised when y'all watch
You
it.
guys check it out, Gator
Yeah,
Lake. You can
Gator
literally
Lake.
watch this right now.
Right
Amazon
now.
Prime?
Amazon
On
Prime,
Amazon
Apple TV.
Prime,
Apple
Apple
TV,
TV. My man is,
yes.
and he's on there. Like you
Yeah.
gonna catch him on there, like doing big things.
Yeah, ain't no small
No,
part,
no
man.
small
I got,
part, man.
I'm in the credits and
Well,
everything now.
yeah.
You know, when we started, that's a big deal.
That's a big
now.
deal.
That's a big
I was
deal.
gonna tell you, but ain't no such thing as a small part, brother. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you're in there, your face is in there, we can recognize you, bro. That's major.
Yeah,
you know what I
Amen.
mean? So
Amen.
I'm trying to let everything breathe because Gator Lake,
Yeah.
huge movie, but I know
Yeah.
also Get Active, which
Get
is on
Active. I was
Tubi.
going to go there too on
Tell 'em
Tubi
about
right
it.
now.
Yeah, what's
That's
up?
a film. I think we might know some of the same people that did it.
Tell
Eric
'em,
Gray.
tell 'em. Eric
Eric
Gray.
Gray,
Gray
What up,
has
Eric?
been a homie from day one. We did
Eric Gray, you better
plays
come on the
together.
show.
You gotta
Get on
get
the
Eric
patio,
on the
Eric.
show.
Yeah.
He came to me a little bit like before this time last year and was talking about this project and idea he had in mind, and for us to kind of play off each other. And the movie is basically about, you know, I'm like he's a big time rapper, up and coming rapper, I guess,
Mhm.
and I'm like his manager, but I'm also married to his sister.
Oh,
And so you know how it goes.
okay.
You're trying to get
Oh,
out the streets,
boy.
you're trying to do things a
Yeah.
certain way, but they just pull you back
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
And so not to give too much of it away, but
Yeah.
thus the title Get Active, we have to find a way to get
Get
active,
Active.
handle our business, because these streets ain't acting right. You
Come
know
on,
what I'm
man.
saying? So
What?
y'all check that out. Hey, we started out with basically from nothing, and it's now like one of the most popular titles on Tubi. So if you go in there now,
Wow.
it'll be like recommended and everything.
Come on,
That
you
is
guys.
So we did some
awesome.
big numbers. So
Come on,
shout
you
out to
guys.
the people that supported Get Active.
For real.
And everybody else go and support that thing.
Please
too.
go support that.
Yes.
You can check that out right now on Tubi, you guys. Get Active. Like you said, if you pull that app up, it's going to be one of the first movies you see when you pull that app up.
Yeah.
Definitely check my boy out. Check out Eric. Everybody that, big up everybody
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
involved in the
yeah.
whole project, man. So That's
Yes, sir.
major, bro. We got
Yes, sir.
2 major films that
Now-
you can check out right now that Essex is in.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
if I remember
Come on,
correctly, were both of you on the movie together?
Yes, we
Yes.
were.
Is that
Yes,
that's
we
not
were.
how you guys met though?
No, I think we met.
We was
were
trying to
talking
figure
about
it
that
out, but yeah.
before
Because I was
now,
trying to
but-
figure out how we met too. But let's talk about the movie that you guys did.
Well, we actually, I don't know if depending on what order you're watching these episodes in, but Kevin Young, another actor we had on the show, we talked
Yeah.
about that previously. That Kevin was a guy who was coming together with another guy who was putting together a project, and he actually put me and Essex on the project. And we
Tears
were
of
actually
Remedy.
just starting into the whole
Yes,
acting
Tears of
thing,
Remedy.
getting our
Yeah.
headshots together, getting our resumes together, and we had this huge opportunity to work on this movie project. So it was a great experience.
It's out
It's
there
awesome.
somewhere. I don't
It's
know
some-
if it's on
that's what we were
Tubi,
saying. I
but it's
don't know where
called
it
Tears
is.
of Remedy.
Tears of Remedy. If you
Yeah.
can find it, let us know. But yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely had little parts in that, and we loved it. It was an opportunity to come together and bond.
Yeah.
I know we
We
met
got another
before.
one.
Another?
We got another one you almost
Me too.
forgot. Great people.
Great people.
Great
I forgot
people.
about great people
With an iconic scene
That's
between you and I.
right.
And just a quick story. And this is kind of like how our relationship has evolved. So we did this independent film called Great People a number of years ago. And something changed, or either with the person, the way we was going to shoot it or whatever. And I called Mel up. I said, look, bro, we got a chance to
story.
do something. And I think if you and I play it together, it's
Yeah.
going to turn everything on this scene on his head.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And we kind of spoofed the Coming to America. I
Yep.
was like King Joffrey Joe
Yep.
and he was
Yep.
Simi or
I was
whatever.
Simi.
Why don't I know about
I
that?
forgot we even did that.
And I saw it in the theater with an audience, and bro,
Wow.
that scene
They like that
crushed
scene.
it. Like people were laughing their ass
Yeah,
off
man.
at what
Why
we
did
did
I?
in that.
Why
So.
didn't I get this phone call?
Like again,
I
he
mean,
said it was
it
it was a
was-
one part, and he
Yeah.
thought about
No, I
me
want
and
him
thank
to
you for calling.
answer.
You're right.
I mean, they wouldn't have worked with a beautiful young lady. They probably wouldn't have laughed the way they did. So it was perfect for him.
Yeah.
And
Good answer.
I
good
immediately thought
answer.
about that.
It is a good. I forgot about that. I was in there. I wasn't cut. I got like I try to keep my hair low, but I didn't cut my hair that time. And like he called me up, I was like perfect. So I really had this kind of.
So Great
Rough
People is
looking
out
look
there. So
on
I think
it,
Great
so.
People is still on Amazon.
I think it
Prime.
is too.
it's
I
still
think
on
it is too.
Amazon.
Great
Yeah.
I'm
people.
gonna have
That's
to look
another
that
project.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This man is so busy. I can't even keep up with his projects. Like it's great. Like I'm not even kidding. I got like a little
List.
list over here because he's got so many. This man is killing it right now. So
He
we
really
talked
is.
about
He
Gator
really
Lake. We
is.
talked about Get Active back by popular demand. What's that?
Oh yeah. Oh, so that's man. So
Talk
I
about
get to go back to my roots of playing a pastor, but this one of them janky ass pastors.
Whoa!
You know what I'm saying?
Wait a
This pastor's
minute.
about their
Hold on.
money.
First
So
of all,
wait,
wait.
you know,
First of all,
you
I don't mean to cut you
said-
off. That's great, but I just used that term last night with
Janky.
Janine, and she didn't know what it means.
You know what janky? Oh man.
I was like,
janky promoters, janky pastors, janky water boys.
comment if you know about Janky anything. Just
Janky.
leave a comment below.
Yeah. Shout out to Flo Logan, who wrote, produced, and pretty much financed that thing
That's what's
herself.
up. Wow.
And it's a faith-based movie, but what I
That's
liked
up.
about this movie is it doesn't go out of its way to be preachy. Like it's some cussing in there, like it's some real life situations in there that show that people be in different points and times in their walk with their religion.
Facts.
And then you also have people who are in the church, like myself,
Mhm.
who are not always on the up and up, and they sometimes can block and hinder people who are trying to do the right thing in their walk with Christianity
Yes.
or God, however you want to say it.
So you play
And
the
that's
pastor?
kind of what
Wow.
the story is about. So I play a pastor who is
Wow.
definitely up to no good, but he kind of comes in a full circle moment and has to deal with some of the shenanigans that he's been dealing with. So that's a good one. She's still doing that on the festival circuit and stuff like that.
Nice.
She hasn't released it, but when it does, I'll make sure y'all
Please let us
first
know. We'll definitely.
yes.
I had a lot of
And then
fun
we'll
with
have
that
you
too.
back on the show.
I got to
talk
be a
about
pure
it.
a-hole with that one. So
We would love to see
you
the
like to
range,
play the
bro.
bit? Yeah, you
We
got
love
to
to see the range,
yeah.
brother. That's awesome.
I gotta see that.
I'm so happy for you, bro. Like
Thank
you
you,
are
man.
killing it. Not to mention, man, big time ABC project, Will Trent.
Yes,
If you
sir.
guys watch Will Trent, this man had a
Oh,
role
I
on
didn't
Will
see
Trent, ABC
Yes, sir.
Primetime Network. Again, I told you, my man, check
Hey.
out my IMDb.
Commercials too.
Watch it on
crazy.
Hulu right now.
Watch
Run
it
them residual
Hulu.
numbers up.
Word.
Get them
Word. You know, I'm so glad you mentioned that, though, Essex. Honestly, I'm glad you
Yeah.
brought up residuals because what a great opportunity to kind of transition in that because I know a lot of people that before I got into this business, I didn't quite understand what SAG meant. I didn't understand what residuals meant.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what kind of opportunities you can have going down that road.
Yeah.
And I would love for you to kind of having been in that area and doing it right now, kind of just talk about like what is SAG? What does it mean to be residual? What does that mean? Talking to our audience, what does it mean?
Sure. So when you do SAG projects, SAG stands for Screen Actors Guild. It's a union for actors, basically. And when you do these projects, once they're released, you have the opportunity to make residuals. Basically means you're getting paid for something that you've already done already, and you're getting paid based on how many times it gets played, where it gets played, and for whom it gets paid. Because a residual for a network like a ABC, NBC, CBS is going to be a lot more than, for example, I did a show called David Makes Man, which was on cable.
I was going to talk to you about
We were
that.
going to talk about it. Yep.
So cable
Little different.
residual is not.
Yeah,
You want that network money.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
want
what I'm
the
trying to say.
network
You want that
money.
network
Right.
money.
Sure.
But yeah, so you get paid your session fee, which is basically your money for the day. And then once those shows or movies start to play, you get those residuals on the back end. So I got something for Will Trent already. Bad Monkey, which was, let me tell you something. The cool thing about it, like you could do something like we shot Bad Monkey 3 years ago.
Right.
And I just started getting paid for that
Wow,
now.
that's
And so
crazy.
what happens is you're going through your daily life, you're trying to make other projects and things happen, and then boom, you get a check in the
Check
mail.
in
Be
the
like,
mail.
woo, this just saved my summer.
Okay, that's the best. I love checks in
And
the
commercials
mail.
are like that too. This man will
Yeah.
tell you all about that. He's
Yeah.
a commercial king. You know what I'm saying? So
Checks in the
it's
mail.
even better with commercials. I
That's
like
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. I'm glad you spoke about that. So you guys, it can be a very lucrative business.
Yeah.
This business can be a very lucrative business if you get into the right circles and you get the right projects. You can be like Essex and have
Right.
your IMDb
Grow
credits
it
filled
up,
up
make them
and got people calling you left and right for different
Perse-
roles. Now, I wanted to
Perseverance.
ask you about a particular role. I didn't know if we can talk about it now, but
Okay.
you just went to Atlanta to do it.
Okay.
Can we talk about it? Can we get the exclusive?
Can we
Or
mention
no?
it or no?
I think we can. I think we
you
can.
okay?
Yeah, I'm just
I-
double checking.
I'm so
I don't
excited.
remember signing anything, but
Okay.
I'll play it the
Let's
safest
play
way
the
I
safest way.
can.
Okay.
Okay.
And say I'm coming to daytime TV on a soap opera.
What?
It shouldn't be too hard to figure out.
It ain't
It's a
hard to figure out.
brand
Look
new-
at him.
Brand new soap opera.
Look at him.
That's featuring a lot of us.
Come on, look at him.
So yeah,
It's on
that's
a
coming
major
out.
Is Eric Gray in
TV.
this one?
No, this
Okay.
is a brand new soap opera that just started.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah.
If you put it together, you know what channel we talking about.
Yeah.
My man gonna be on there. We can't mention it, but he's gonna be
Wow.
on the
They
soap
told
opera.
me it's coming out in September.
Big him up.
So you already shot it?
I already shot it. Yeah.
Let's
Several weeks ago.
go. And my man, I'm just hopping around. I'm so excited for you, bro. I'm sorry.
I know.
But
I was gonna ask you about David Makes Man because I
Okay.
was on that too. But
Yes.
you actually got to take a pic with Felicia.
Listen.
So I was like, wait
So
a
here's
minute.
where we talk about perseverance and trauma, dealing with trauma.
oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
That
What
show
happened?
put me through the ringer.
Why?
First of all, season 1, I auditioned probably 7 times.
Mm.
7 different roles was on available, hold whatever
Sure.
they call it.
Yeah.
2 other roles that
Mm.
were larger. Then the one with Felicia Rashad came about that we shot that to me would have set this thing in a different trajectory
Mm.
had that come out.
Mm.
It didn't, for whatever reason on this show, they de-emphasized Felicia Rashad's role.
Mhm.
So a lot of the stuff that she did was taken out.
Mhm.
And I still
Really?
will never know why.
Mm.
Yeah, I was her stand-in on that show.
Interesting.
But I remember
Just
getting
for
a
a couple
call from my
episodes.
agent, and boy, you talk about hurt,
Right.
super hurt.
So what, they
behind
let
that.
you know that they were gonna take the parts out, or?
Yeah. So
Wow.
somehow, some way, I guess my agent got the word,
Mm.
and I don't know, because usually they might not tell you till the time to
Mhm.
come out. But
Right.
for whatever reason, she had got the word, and she called me and told me, and I was messed up behind that.
Mm.
That's one of them times this business can deal you a gut shot that you. Yeah,
Mhm.
that was tough because, like I say, it was a full blown scene. Like
Ooh,
I'm
wow.
actually.
Yeah, I saw the
interacting with
photos
her.
that we can talk about.
Yeah.
I saw the photos.
Man,
You
I
guys sitting
spent
on
like
the
the
boat.
whole day
I was
with her,
like, yo, my
I
man is
know.
out here with Felicia Rashad.
bro.
Mrs. Cosby, what is happening
And
right
let me
now?
tell you,
I
I
was so
tell you-
excited for you.
Let me tell you how cool she is. We'll get back to the talking about that, but
Yeah.
tell you how cool she is. Growing up, that's our
That's
our
our mom.
queen. That's
That's our
our
TV
role
mom.
model,
Yeah,
right?
man,
I
absolutely.
love
So
her.
I had this whole thing worked out about how I was going to speak to her and introduce myself and give her flowers. And you make a plan, God don't give a damn how you
Uh-uh.
feel about your plan.
Facts.
They take me to the makeup trailer or whatever, and I walk in. I'm talking to the lady, and I hear this voice come from over here. Said, "Hi, doctor." I can't remember my character name. It was Doctor something. Hi, Doctor such and such. And I said, "No, I'm not ready," because I placed the voice, and she's right. I said, "Hey, Mr. I wasn't ready, bro. I was not ready."
But she's so sweet.
She
in person,
is awesome. She is awesome. She's
I wanted
everything
so
you
bad.
see.
Yeah, I wanted so bad to get a picture with her, and then I saw your picture. I was like, "Damn it,
Man, listen.
I wasn't able to."
She was like an auntie, but like cool and just the respect that she showed us and the stories she was telling. I'll never forget that moment.
Brother, I love
But that's why I say it's a roller coaster of things of joy, but also pain. So they had to cut the scene. But then I wound up coming back in season 2
Okay.
for a role, but it wasn't nearly the same.
Right,
So it was bittersweet.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because of what it could have been.
Oh,
Right.
you would
Yeah.
love to see that scene with you and Miss Rashad on the
I
phone
tried.
or whatever.
I called Terrell McCraney.
You like, let me get a piece of that.
I was trying to get that
Can I
footage,
get
bro.
that?
I would have did anything with that
Yeah, can I
footage.
just use it for my reel? Like,
Facts,
come on.
bro. That is invaluable, honestly.
See?
I love to hear stories like that.
Because you know how the business is.
Yeah.
Like, who you work with
Yes.
matters.
Yes.
I hate to say it, but it is a clout chasing business when you're trying to
1,000%.
climb through the thing.
Absolutely.
And when you work with this director or that actor or actress and you can show that you held your own,
Come on, man.
it's invaluable.
You're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
1,000%. It's
you
all
get
good.
in this business, you gotta suffer some
Bittersweet.
shit. You gotta go
Bittersweet.
through some
And this is going to be a great testimony for you later on
Yeah.
in your career
Yeah.
when you can tell people like, yeah, man, I had a scene with Felicia Rashad, never made it to screen, but yet I had to kind of persevere and keep moving down the road and make things happen. So, man, that's huge. I like to hear stories like that too about like our heroes or people that we admire and they are who we think they are.
Sure, because you
Man,
always hear the
what a-
bad news
Yeah.
when
Exactly.
they're not.
So
But you don't hear the good news.
I just love to hear
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. Let's take it back a little bit more. We've covered all the movies, all the shows, other than maybe Bounce TV. I was gonna talk about that a little bit too.
Yeah.
You knocked that out. But I was gonna bring it all the way back to like you're a Florida boy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Florida born and raised, and you went to college.
Florida A&M.
Yeah, we gotta shout out the FAMU Rattlers. We gotta let everybody know there's Rattler in the
sir.
house. You know what I'm saying? We gotta let them know.
We
So
got quite a lineage in Hollywood going on.
hey, I noticed that. You guys are a gang almost in
Yeah.
Hollywood. Like Will Packer, like leading the forefront there.
Yeah.
Bro, you got to lock in with. You got your Will Packer hat on. You need to lock in with Will and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? We got to get something going.
Man, I
Keep 'em
shot
hard.
my shot at. It
Did
sounds
you?
weird. Pause. But I shot my shot at Will. He was at like a party down here, and I like tried to give him my my reel and headshot information on the shot, but then
As you should,
It
brother.
worked.
Hey.
As you should.
Rattler the
I would be
Rattler,
mad at you if you be like, man,
Right,
I saw
hey.
him and I'd be like,
Hey,
Essex, you ain't
Will.
try?
trying to work, bro.
Right here. He trying to get with you.
You know,
Will, we
I don't
trying
need
to
no
get with
handout.
you.
Just
Holla at
audition.
us. Holla
Let me
at
show you
us.
that work.
Let's go.
I'll be in the cut.
Yeah,
For
man.
real. This is so exciting, man. Again,
Yeah.
I'm stoked. I'm trying to remember if I didn't leave a project out.
I'm trying to
Essex,
remember how
'cause-
we met.
Man, I was trying to figure out with him too, but I think it had to be either the commercial circuit or somewhere at
It
Full
was-
Sail. Because I know
No,
when
it
we
wasn't
first
Full
started,
Sail. I
what
never
Full
did
Sail?
Full Sail.
I know
I
like
do too. I started at Full Sail initially. I did little
You did?
projects on the side.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, trying to build that
Trying
reel,
build a
trying to
reel,
get the independent stuff.
on. And then
So I was like, either it was there or it was maybe something,
some little project probably.
a project
commercial.
or when
just
the
the
in-person
auditions.
audition or
Or
something like
auditions.
that.
I think it was auditions because I don't recall what project. you
Probably
did.
at Mark Mullen's place or
Yes,
something like that.
Well,
probably over
before COVID, you guys, what would happen is when you go to an audition, you would have to go to audition in person. And so often it would be an audition. Let's say they're looking for African Americans. Well, the African Americans are going to show up between 2 and 4. So you'll have the male African Americans, you'll have the female African Americans, and then we would just interact with each other, but we would always see each other.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I felt like we were the best of
It
friends.
was like a reunion
If
every time
we
had
got
an
together for an audition, so you wouldn't even have to call each other because I'm going to see you in 2 days or
Yeah.
4 days because I'm going to see you
Yeah.
at Mark's, I'm going to see you at John's.
Yeah.
So because of ever since the COVID and no more in-person auditions, we've kind of missed that camaraderie.
Yeah.
So this patio is an opportunity for us to connect with our friends again, to big you guys up, to let people know what you're doing. We're so proud of everybody that's just grinding right now.
Yeah.
And brother, I can't think of another person right now in Orlando, in this market, that is doing it bigger than you. So we wanted to big you up, give you your flowers, let you know that we see you, brother. We support you. We rocking with you. We
Don't
want you
forget
guys
us
to do
when
the
you get
same
up there.
thing. This is Action Man Essex?
Actor Man.
Actor
Essex.
Man. I keep going to old bro
But
profile.
let me take this opportunity to
Please
give
do
you
something.
your flowers,
Oh,
bro.
come on, man.
Because I'm going to tell y'all something about this guy right here. He talking about like we just started at the same time. No, you was killing it when I met you. And I'm going to tell y'all, because a lot of people in this business might not do this, but I'll never forget. I was kind of trying to find my way, figuring out I needed to get an agent. And you, because a lot of people, they take it as competition or they don't want nobody to be competing for their spot. This man put me in touch with his agent. You know what I'm saying? When he had no reason to do it, we hadn't known each other that long, put me in touch with his agent and got me off to a great start. This man never gate kept. This man never held back. He gave me all the secrets, all the tips, and I never forgot that, brother.
I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you, and I love you for that.
Appreciate you,
And
bro.
ever since then, you've been one of my favorite
Always.
people in the
Love
world, bro.
Ditto, brother.
Sold
I
out
mean
to
that.
you, man.
It's ditto, bro. Honestly, like that goes, and I've said this to Janine on several occasions, like where when we're in such a small market, Atlanta's a big city, but we're in a small market.
Mhm.
And what's funny is that me and Essex don't look anything alike, but we would go for the same
Same
roles
Oh,
because
yeah.
we're in the same
Yeah.
age bracket. So
Yeah.
they don't care what we look like physically.
Black
If we're
is
in the
black.
same age, then we're competing. And a lot of times what happens is as they're actors, they get like they feel like it's got to be a competition,
Yeah.
or if they feel like because they got the role or they didn't get the role, then they feel some type of way towards you.
Right.
And I would never let that be me. I refuse to let that
Yes.
be me. So I would always try to big up anybody else that I see. You wanted some information, I gave it to you. I didn't care. I felt like we can all do this together, opposed to it being
Yes.
And you said something to me that I never forgot. You said, "What's for you is
It's
for
for
you, and
you.
what's for me is for me."
Yes, yes. There's enough to go around
And
for
that was some
everybody.
real
you know?
ass shit.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
That was so
Yeah,
real.
if you
Always
gonna
thought
get that, bro,
about
you
that.
gonna get
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
don't care what I do in there. If it's for you, you're gonna get it, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what I do. So
Because our
Yeah.
only competition is ourselves.
it's ourselves.
Yeah.
That's all
So,
we doing. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
But it still would be funny though. Back in the day when we was in person, and then they would see Mel and
be
other
like,
guys
"Ah,
in the
damn."
room, be like, "Shit, Mel's here." And then it got to be like that for me. I started to catch
It
some of that
did.
smoke.
It did.
I'm like, "Ah, shit."
And
as a
you
kid.
started feeling it, huh?
Motherfucker.
You come in the room, everybody say,
Cooking everything.
they mean like you. You be like, oh, you're here. You be like, oh, I can't come to the audition. I gotta be offended because I'm sorry. It's good stuff, man. It's all the fun and games, bro. So yeah, you don't hold back, bro. You don't know what's for you. You're gonna get what's not for you. You won't
Yes.
get.
You
So,
could be a
already
blessing
been
to some.
decided.
Yeah,
That's right.
he
Pick
was a
up your
blessing
friends,
to
bro.
me,
Real
and
talk.
I've taken that attitude and also tried to do that with other people coming up
Mhm.
to let them know, because that's just how it is. You know, as we
Absolutely.
age and get older, we start qualifying for different things.
That's
you know what I
right.
mean?
Absolutely.
The 20s and 30s roles, I ain't seeing them no more.
No, sir. Let's go.
So
You
that's
playing
all.
granddad now.
So
You're my dad.
Pop,
you
I'm
pops.
unc,
Yeah,
and
you
all
like,
this different
wait a minute
kind of
now.
shit.
I was
Yeah.
daddy last month. But
Yeah.
no, you granddaddy now, sir. I'm like,
Like
wait
I
a
said,
minute.
I ain't got to worry about that.
No,
Oh,
because
no,
see,
you
you
good.
ladies, man,
No,
y'all,
she-
long as y'all fine and that black don't crack,
Yeah, I know
y'all can
that's
do
right, and it
anything, man.
Doing pretty good over there, sister.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thank
oh,
you.
yeah.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, we're good. Essex, is there anything you want them to know about? Wait,
Yes.
first of all, let's not get in trouble. Again, I don't want my man be out here with no
What's up?
NDAs,
What's
no
up,
whatever.
man?
Is there anything
man?
you could tell them about what you got coming on and not get in trouble for?
Oh man, listen, I think we pretty much covered it. We got the films that are coming out, the shows, and everything.
And that daytime show that's on.
the daytime show. That y'all be posting about it. Y'all be posting
How about
about
this?
it. So
You-
follow
when
me.
the show come out, you just come back and talk about the show.
Come back and talk about the
Yes.
show, and hopefully maybe they bring me back, because this is kind of an open-ended
It could
role.
be like a recurring thing.
It could be. I can see how they could.
Bro.
And I made a good impression. You know,
Oh,
they called me
that's
One
always-
Take
So
Tony.
what
you
is
know
the
what I'm
role
saying?
you play in
Tony?
the soap?
So if you watch the show, there's a restaurant that they frequent,
Okay.
Okay.
and I play the manager of that
Dope.
restaurant. So
Come on,
unless
man.
something
You
happens to
gotta-
the restaurant,
You gotta be back. They
Yeah.
shooting in the
and
restaurant.
I did knock it out. You know,
Come on now.
let me tell you something about soap operas.
Yeah.
It's fast paced, but because I watched some of the other scenes before they got to mine,
Mhm.
they was ready to be done on mine after the first take,
Oh,
and I was
really?
not used to that.
Wow.
You know, because in other TV shows, you know,
Yeah,
okay,
do it over
you switch
this
the camera.
angle.
Let me
they
yeah,
got
this
6
way, flip this
cameras
way. Yep.
shooting at the same time.
at the same
Wow.
But still, it's so fast paced. Certain people got to get their rhythm and their feeling. So the fact that I knocked mine out in 2 takes, the only reason we did a second take was because he wanted to see something with like a different mark.
Mhm.
So the director was happy and everything. So I'm like, hey,
You on set, offset.
I'm
2
on
take
set.
Tonys.
2 take Tony, 1 take
Where
Tony.
did this
baby.
shoot?
It's
Can
in
you-
Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Yeah.
Let's go, E.
So I'm hopefully,
Let's go,
hopefully,
baby.
man, they call me
That's
back
a
and do
great
something
sign,
with
though.
it.
You're on set, you're offset. They like working with people like that. You know,
Yeah.
you're going to come in and do your business.
Yeah, you got to be a
so-
pro, man.
Absolutely.
You got to be a pro.
You guys, do you know these nuggets we're
Yeah.
giving you right now on the patio? Do you realize that we're bringing these big time guests for you guys? Please like,
Ain't nobody,
comment,
man.
subscribe.
Share.
Hey man, if you know somebody that wants to be on the patio, let us know. We would love to
Yes.
talk with them on the patio. We're gonna try to get Eric Gray on the patio. Thanks
Yes.
to Essex.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you know who else I like to get on the patio? Now I'm speaking completely transparent. Chris.
Chris Green?
Chris Green.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd love to get Chris on the patio.
Oh, yeah.
Chris,
I
come
think
on to
it-
the patio. That'll be
Shout out to
awesome.
Life of an Actor.
Shout out to LOAA. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. We would love to get him on the show.
Detour
Yeah, Detour Entertainment. Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah.
So, hey, man,
Put in a good word.
for sure. We appreciate that. Thanks for being here, bro.
Bro, my pleasure, man. Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yes.
The
Yes.
Essex
yes.
O'Brien, we appreciate you being here, brother. Thank you again, bro. Appreciate you.
Hey, follow me at The Actor Man Essex on IG, Essex O'Brien on Facebook, TikTok, and all that stuff. I be posting stuff sometimes.
Let's lift this brother up, man. Let's support this
Yes.
brother. Real talk,
Yes.
man. We
Yes.
support you guys. We appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Hey, man, I'm Mel.
Janine.
That's Essex.
All right. See you next time.
See you next time,
8
guys.
p.m.
Yes,
POV
sir. Yes,
out.
sir.